Let's have a look at Nobody Likes You Love. The main pulse of this song is built around this beat. This is a nice song for those people who don't really know how to play that beat yet. It's a slow tempo, so you can get used to it, and then you can play it faster because you can hear it probably in a lot of other songs like R&B or hip hop songs. You can hear that beat. In that example, I kind of swing it a little bit, but it's the same thing. What's going on in this beat is for the hi-hat, and the snare is quite standard. You're going on 8 notes on the hi-hat, and the snare hitting on 2 and 4. Now the kick is playing a little bit different. What the kick is going into is 1 E and A2 E and A3 E and A4 E and A1 E and A2 E and A3 E and A4 E and A. You can look at the kick and the right hand playing notes together, and sometimes the kick fall in between. If you see like the first note of the kick will fall together, the second note will fall in between the hi-hat going, and the third note will fall again with the together with the right hand on the hi-hat. You see, let me show you slowly again. So your second note, you see kind of falling in between. Another way you can practice this part is just playing that short part over and over again. That will sound like this. That's one way. If you have difficulty with it, you can practice with that kick falling in between the hi-hat and coming together with the next note on the hi-hat again. Also, you can notice that it's right before the snare. Going a little further, I will just show you the piece a little easier with the rest of the notes falling together with the hi-hat. We're going to leave away one note from the kick for now, for the time being, and we're going to come back to that. But first, let me show you the second part coming with only the notes what falling together with the hi-hat. The second part, you can see like the kick is kind of delayed. Normally you would hear like the kick and the snare alternating. It will sound like the kick is delayed. So you can practice that part separately by just playing the groove that I played just now. Just play it with a metronome and practice that kind of delayed kick. So if we add that first part and the second part together, it will come out like this. Like I said before, there's one note missing on the second part, and actually that note is coming right before that kind of shifted kick. I'll show you by just playing alternating between the normal kick without the double and the kick with the double. So right away you have the simple version and the more difficult version with the double on the kick. Let me show you the whole pattern now, and I'm going to show you the easy one without the double and the more difficult one with the double. I'm going to alternate between them. So it's going to be the first part and the second part stick together. The first part will stay the same. The second part I'm gonna alternate. Now and then I'm gonna play with a double, and now and then I'm gonna play with a single. This song has quite a build up. It's starting really silent and then building up with a little bit of hi-hat and then coming in a little bit of toms, some percussion. The tom pattern, I already did that in the other song, so you can check that out. I'll probably put the link somewhere. Then it build up more to the beat what I show you, and then later on they can start to doing more things, using more dynamics, so using more of the ride, using more of the crash to make it sound bigger. Even halfway through the song, there's also a little bit of soca going on. The beat have that kind of soca groove to it, just a little change, and then they go back to the same beat what we were just showing just now. Alright, so that's it for the instruction part. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, or adjust the bell, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions.